to this. I'm not going to take much of your time. I was actually in the office when the Holy Spirit gave me an inspiration, and it is very, very important. I just had to leave the office. I saw something in Romans chapter 12 verse 1. It says we should offer ourselves as living sacrifice, right? Now I thought about something. Let's take for instance, like in the Old Testament, when they are trying to make sacrifices to God, when they want to use a lamb to sacrifice, to make sacrifice rather. Now the lamb does not choose to be sacrificed. The lamb is not the one that is making that decision to be sacrificed. Rather, the person making that sacrifice is the one that decides the ram or the lamb to sacrifice. So what am I trying to say? Now for that lamb to be sacrificed, it has to be killed. For that lamb to be sacrificed, it has to be killed. Romans chapter 12 is telling us that we should surrender our body as living sacrifice to God. Now I thought about something. Now when it comes to what Romans chapter 12 is saying, it is not now somebody that is telling you or deciding for you to be a sacrifice. You're the one now deciding for yourself to be a sacrifice to God. Not just a sacrifice, but a living sacrifice. Remember, I said for something to be sacrificed, it has to be killed. But in this case, it is different. You're a living sacrifice. Your body is now a living sacrifice. The only thing that has to be killed, the only thing that has to be dead for you to be a living sacrifice is your sin, your sinful nature, fornication, adultery, stealing, killing, and all those things. That's what has to die for you to be a living sacrifice. Now, what am I trying to say? You being a living sacrifice is the service you're rendering to God. An acceptable service. It is not just an ordinary service, an acceptable service. Where am I going to? I just want to urge everybody that is listening to me today, please and please surrender yourself as a living sacrifice to God. I don't know what you've been surrendering yourself to. I don't know who you've been offering your services to all this while. I don't know if you've been offering your services to the devil. I don't know if you've been offering your services to fornication. I don't know if you've been offering your services to stealing. I don't know whatsoever it is that you've been offering your services to, that you've been surrendering yourself to. Jesus is telling you today to surrender yourself as living sacrifices to Him, and He's gonna accept your service.